Meow, meow, meow. Oliver and Jumpy. Story 51. Dragon Heat. Walk, walk, walk around the lake. Up, up, up the hill to Ghost Castle. Through the door to another adventure. Is that silly enough for you? Great! Jumpy and I are easily bored and always out for adventures. How about you? Do you like to sit and hope something happens? Or would you rather go and find an adventure yourself? Well, we went through that magic door hoping for a nice one. At first it did not look like it. Blackened trees were everywhere, burned by a fire. What had happened? Should we go back and try another door, Jumpy? This does not look promising. Let's give it a chance. You never know what comes up. I didn't mind. Unexpected things do happen. First, we could not see a living soul around. The fire left nothing to eat and no houses to live in. But then there was movement on the road, far away, but coming closer. It was an ant, and she came nearer and appeared bigger and bigger, a monster ant. Finally, she stopped in front of us, puffing from the run. She was twice our size. "Are you expecting mail?" she inquired. "I'm the mail lady." She carried a huge bag on her back. "No, we are just visitors. What happened here? Why is everything burned?" "That was the dragon. He destroyed the whole country." "Well, if you don't expect any mail, then I have to continue my deliveries." "There is nobody here. Who is receiving the letters?" "I still have to deliver them. The letters are paid for and have to go to the address written on them." "But nobody is here. What do you do with the letters?" "I read them to make sure they fulfill their purpose. Letters are being written to be read. It's only fair that somebody reads them. Otherwise all the words are unhappy, because nobody wants them. That's why I'm in a hurry. I have to read and answer all the letters. Bye." Now that makes some kind of sense, I guess. The ant post lady was gone in a jiffy to do her reading and running and reading until all letters had been serviced. I suppose that by the end of the day they were at least happy to have given the post lady a job to do. After this eye-opening interlude, we kept wandering along the dirt track without another soul visible until suddenly the earth started to tremble and shake until we could hardly keep upright. Was it an earthquake? No, a huge giant had caught up with us. "What are you, little ones? Are you bugs that I can eat? Are you tasty?" He spoke with a thunderous voice, so loud that we thought the sky would collapse. I knew immediately who he was from a previous adventure. "We are Jumpy and Oliver. Don't you recognize us anymore? You threw our spaceship to the moon." "You are so little and I don't have my reading glasses on, but I remember. You went to the moon to collect crystals there. One of them really helped me a while ago when I fell sick. What are you doing in this burned-out land?" "We are looking for an adventure. Can you suggest something?" "I sure can. You can help me imprison the dragon who burned the land. We have to trick him. The king sent me to keep him from doing more damage." That sounded like a pretty good adventure to us, so we agreed to help. The giant picked us up and we stayed in the hollow of his hand, having a marvelous view from his height. With his gigantic steps, we soon arrived at the hills, where the dragon's cave was located. "You two hide behind the rocks opposite the cave entrance. I will climb up the mountain on top of the cave, so I can drop a boulder on him when he comes out." So he went off.
"I think I smell cat and kangaroo," mused the dragon. "Maybe dinner has come to visit me."
Slowly his enormous head appeared at the cave entrance. The giant was in position above the dragon. We had to lure the dragon further out of his lair.
"Hello, Mr. Dragon, here we are."
And we made a short appearance from behind our rock.
"I like my food barbecued,"
he hissed and breathed fire in our direction. But we had hidden behind the rock again. Now his head was fully exposed, so the giant quickly rolled a big boulder down the cliff. The dragon heard the noise and looked up, but was too late to avoid the falling rock. It hit him fully behind the ears, and he fell to the ground, unconscious. The giant came down and fixed iron shackles to his legs. Then he tied up his mouth so he could not incinerate us when he was waking again. Finally, the dragon regained consciousness and was very angry to be restricted like that. "You have been very bad burning all the country," explained the giant. "And now you are being punished. Wait and see." What did the giant have in mind? We soon found out. The dragon was to service the new village after it has been rebuilt by heating the houses in winter. Each house had a pipe leading into a big one which went to the imprisoned dragon's lair. The dragon had to blow his hot breath into this pipe to earn his meals. In this way, he would work off his debt to the people, and everybody had free heat. From then on, people would say, "Turn on the dragon," whenever it was cold in winter. Before long, they had forgotten where the heat came from. Dragons live almost forever, so the town never had to spend a penny for a comfortable temperature again. The king honored our 3 dragon slayers accordingly and gave them the very rare medal of braveness, which was reserved for successfully completed dangerous missions. There was a lot of joy in the country over the end of the thread, and the following year the trees had new green leaves sprouting again. Soon the land was beautiful, and the dragon's fury just a distant memory. Dragon bye. I hope you enjoyed this story. Please recommend it to your friends. I welcome any inquiries concerning publication of my tales. Thank you. Bye bye, until next time.